Hey everybody, how's it going today? It's your boy Loomis, and we're back at it again with another Wizard101 YouTube video, man. I'm trying to keep that daily upload streak going as long as I possibly can. I really appreciate all the love and support y'all have been showing me, for real. It means the world to me. I'm trying to bring you guys something at least once a day, whether that's a stream, whether that's a video. So I really hope you guys enjoy this one. Today, guys, I'm going to be talking to you about cantrips. Now, most of you are already familiar with this cantrip update, but I've actually met a good handful of people who really aren't yet. And actually, that's the reason the guild stream still hasn't happened yet. I know I've been saying for like a week and a half now that the raid guild stream is coming. It is coming, bro. I promise. We are still farming that Azoth. And actually, if you guys tuned into that stream, I actually ended up taking it down because it was only like a 2-3 minute stream. We were about to start the guild raid, but we had a good handful of people who didn't know what cantrips were. They weren't aware that they needed to use magic touch to open the gate to get into the guild raid. So I just wanted to make a nice good video fully explaining cantrips, what they are, why they're useful, and how to level up as fast as you can, or at the very least just showing you guys the way I did it. So without further ado, let's get right into it, man. Alright, so I'm going to be starting with the very basics, which is what are they and how do you get them. So basically cantrips are like fun little magic. If I needed to explain it in an MMO RPG perspective, it's basically like character emotes. You know how in different online games you can have your character do fun little things like dance or wave or things like that. Basically, this is Wizard101's version of that. So I'll show you guys just for example. You can make yourself do flips in the air, and it costs energy to do so. This is a pet energy type of system. So yeah, basically explaining it as simply as I can, it's character emotes, and it also gets to be useful little functions once you get to a higher level. And to get cantrips, guys, all you have to do is teleport to the commons here in Wizard City, walk over and talk to Abner K. Doodle. He'll have a quest that's titled Cantrips 101. Go ahead and accept that. Once you do, you'll get this little wand icon that's right between your spell book and your map, and he'll give you this spell right away. It's called To Buttersfield, and it teleports you to the very first cantrip teacher. So I'll go ahead and show you that right now. And once you get here, guys, he's going to explain to you a little bit how they work, how to level up. The most important thing to keep in mind is you need to use a cantrip that is the current level you are. So for example, I am cantrip level 5, so I need to be using a level 5 cantrip in order to gain experience. Another very important thing to keep in mind with these is whatever amount of pet energy the cantrip costs is how much experience it's going to give you. So for example, if I was still level 1 and I used the flip, I would get 1 experience because it costs 1 pet energy. Alright, so now that we know what they are, how they work, how to get them, I'm going to start getting into the best way to level them up, or at least the method I used. So basically, bro, I'm going to be real with you, it's just spamming them, okay? Like, basically that's the way you level them up, because in order to gain experience, you have to use them. So at level 1, you're going to get Flip, School Spirit, Magic Touch, and Levitate Spellbook. As you can see from these, and if you remember from the previous section, however much energy it costs is how much experience you get. So my method was I would stand here, spam School Spirit, I would go to the guild house and Magic Touch all the gates that I could, things like that. A really good time to be spamming cantrips like that is when you're waiting for a boss team up, like if it's a boss you're farming or if it's a boss you need help on. So what I would do when I was farming the Mercy gear is I would just go to the Power Draconian or the Scion of the Old One or the Hall of Heroes, and while I was waiting for a team up queue, I would open up my cantrips menu and just start spamming them. So at level 1, while I was waiting for a boss, I would just open up the cantrip menu and start spamming School Spirit, or if you want to go to the guild hall and spam Magic Touch, that's definitely faster in my opinion, since it gives you 5 experience every time you do it versus 2. At level 2, I would spam the Minor Invisibility and the Rainmaker cantrip. And at level 3, I would just stand in front of the boss sigil and I would spam the major invisibility, which is for 15 experience, and also the roll dice spell. By far, spamming the invisibility will get you to level 4 quicker. And when you reach level 4, that's when things start getting a little bit more complicated. You need to use treasure card cantrips in order to level up, and in order to get those, you have to craft them. So once you reach level 4, use your teleport to Buttersfield cantrip, and once you get there, you're going to want to head over to the purple bubbling cauldron that's right next to him. This is the cantrip crafting station. It's here where you can craft the treasure cards that you need to level up once you hit level 4. So what I did was, once I hit level 4, I came to the cantrip crafting station, and I made myself a shit ton of healing mana 1s, so that way I could craft them into healing mana 2. As you guys can see, it's level 4 and it'll earn you 30 XP every time you use it. Costs 30 energy to use. And I also built a shit ton of sneak cards. It's level 4 and it'll give you 20 every time you used it. So I crafted sneak, I crafted healing mana 2, and I spammed those until I hit level 5. And level 5 is where I'm currently at, so my plan for that is I'm going to craft a bunch of healing 1 and 2 spells, that way I can craft healing 3. As you guys can see, it's level 5, and it'll give me 30 XP. I'm going to do the same thing with the mana cantrip treasure cards. It's level 5, I'll get 30 XP every time I use it, so my plan to get to 6 is to craft health 3 and mana 3 and spam the shit out of those. Just keep in mind, guys, it will take you a while to level up your cantrips unless you're willing to spend a shit ton of crowns to constantly keep refilling your pet energy, which I was not. It will take you a while. It uses a lot of pet energy. Energy is slow to come back by itself, as we all know. So just keep in mind that this does take a while, regardless of whether or not you spam it as much as possible. Now let's move on to the final point, the point we're all thinking. I'm sure you guys are wondering, Loomis, bro, why the hell should I even bother with any of this shit? Well, I'm going to show you guys right now. So if you've ever been playing Wizard101 and you had a marker down and you wanted to go somewhere else without having to use that marker, and you're thinking, damn, bro, it would be clutch as fuck if I had 2 teleport markers I could use. Well, now you can, bro. Now you can. All you gotta do is get your cantrips to level 6. You can set an additional teleport marker for just 2 pet energy. And another thing that's useful having your cantrip level at 6 is you don't need to craft as many teleport tapestries, because now you can teleport to places with the cantrips. Unfortunately, there is no teleport to Bazaar cantrip yet. That would be a badass update. I think that's the next update they need to do regarding cantrips. So, unfortunately, you still have to craft the teleport to Bazaar tapestry if you want quick access to it. Alright guys, that's going to be the video for today. Just a quick recap. Cantrips are what the game calls fun magic. Basically, they're like emotes in an MMORPG. However, once you get the level high enough, they start being useful little game functions. To get them, you need to come to the comments and speak to Abner K. Doodle. He's right here. Once you get the cantrips, you need to level them up by using cantrips that are the same level you are. However much energy they cost is how much experience they give you. And once you get your cantrips to level 6, you can set an additional teleport marker and also teleport to different worlds. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please drop a like. Please subscribe to the channel. Please follow me on Twitch. I've been streaming almost every day. I'm trying to get something out to you guys at least once a day, like I said in the beginning of the video. So please stay tuned for all of that. Thank you guys so much again for showing me all the love and support that you have been. And you can go ahead and tune out now. Peace.